playing at Norwin tonight. 2A girls, it's Lansdale Catholic and Trinity at Exeter Township, while District 10 finalists meet again. Corey, the champion, taking on runner-up Cathedral Prep, that at McDowell High School. In 3A, District 3 third place finisher Big Spring against District 1 champion Pope John Paul II. That match at Cocalico. Meanwhile, a WPIL title rematch. Mars area, the winner, and Beaver area, the runner-up. They're playing tonight at North Allegheny. And in 4A, it's District 1 fifth place finisher Spring Ford and District 3 runner-up Central Dauphin playing at 7 o'clock at Cocalico. WPIL champion and 7-time state titleist North Allegheny taking on District 3 champion Hempfield. That match at Altoona. And many of these matches on semifinal Tuesday across the state available here on the NFHS network. Coming up, it'll be the Bentworth boys and the McConnellsburg boys. A couple of district champions, WPIL District 7 titleist Bearcats against the Spartans, the champions in District 5. We're a couple of minutes away from the start of tonight's match. We're back to Westmont Elementary in Johnstown here on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation on NFHS.
The Schultz Insurance Group knows saving money is important, so you find the lowest rates online. But are you sure you have the right coverage? Schultz Insurance Group offers auto, home, commercial, and farm insurance. They'll find the right coverage for you and your family at the lowest rate. Bad things happen. That's not the time to find out you don't have the right insurance coverage. Talk to the Schultz Insurance Group, 1000 Main Street in Bentleyville. Call 724-239-4444 or online at schultzinsurancegroup.com.
My Dream Field has a scoreboard with a giant TV.
My Dream Field has dugouts for our mascot to dance on.
My Dream Field has lights to play at night. And a duck pond.
CNX is making dream fields come true by donating millions of dollars throughout Appalachia. Nominate your field at cnx.com/dreamfields.
Get your name out there with Bell Print and Stitch in Bentleyville. Whether it's your business, your school, your team, whatever group or organization, Bell Print and Stitch does digital printing, including banners and vehicle graphics. They'll put your logo on anything with embroidery, heat press vinyl, or screen printing, all at competitive prices. Need an online fundraising spirit store? Call 724-207-3408. Bell Print and Stitch on Main Street in Bentleyville. See more on Facebook.
And just when I thought, because Bentworth is the visiting team tonight, that I was going to get a break, they're wearing their white uniforms, their road uniforms, with the Clorox bright white shorts and jerseys. And then we get those light yellow numbers. And small, too. I'm 64 years old, and I'm about 150 feet away from that playing surface. And those are little numbers. We had a good laugh at all the way through. Bentworth has been the home team, both in the district, and in the PIAA, and they wore the black jerseys with the little piping outline of numbers, difficult to read as well. While we are at the state semifinal level in PIAA soccer and girls volleyball, we are at the 6A and 4A WPIL finals weekend, and the other four classes ready for their semifinals. District 4 champion, District 7 WPIL 4A championship football game Saturday. Number 1 Thomas Jefferson, number 3 McKeesport. That's set to kick off at 12:05 at Norwin, followed by a 6:05 kickoff. Number 1 Central Catholic and number 2 North Allegheny for the 6A title. Here are your semifinal matchups in the other four classes. 5A, number 1 Pine Richland, number 5 Bethel Park will play Friday night at 7 at North Hills. Meanwhile, number 2 Upper St. Clair, number 3 Peters Township, and a rematch of a game in the Allegheny 6 won by Upper St. Clair. Those two will play at 7 o'clock at Bethel Park. A game we'll have for you audio only on WJPA AM and online. 3A semifinals in WPIL football. Number 1, Imani Christian. Number 5, Avonworth will meet at 7 o'clock at West Allegheny. Number 2, Central Valley. Number 3, Elizabeth Forward at 7 o'clock at Montour. 2A semifinals. Top-seeded Seton LaSalle as the 2A bracket, by the way, all chalk to the semifinals. Number 1, Seton LaSalle. Number 4, Steel Valley. That's a 7 o'clock game at West Mifflin. Number 2, South Park. Number 3, Elwood City will play at 7 Friday night at North Allegheny. And in the 1A WPIL football semifinals, number 1, Fort Cherry. Number 13, Jeanette, who's on quite an upset little parade there. Beat number 4, Neshannock. Beat number 5, Greensburg Central Catholic. Now they'll try to take out the defending WPIL champion Rangers. That's 7 o'clock at Cannon McMillan. Our pregame show starts at 6:30 on WJPA AM, online at WJPA.com, and right here on the NFHS network. And the other semifinal, number 2, We Aren't Giving Up Any Points, Clairton, to take on number 3, Bishop Canevin. As the top 3 spots went chalk through this 1A bracket. Clairton and Bishop Canevin playing at 7 o'clock Friday night at Peters Township. Do want to say a special thank you to folks here. Tom Callahan, the athletic director here at Westmont Hilltop. Certainly appreciate his assistance in getting us all set up. We're going to get this match started when we come back here on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
Hometown Ticketing makes it fast and easy to buy tickets on your school's website or in the new Hometown Fan app. It's simple. Just search for your school, buy your tickets, and they'll be right there in your account, ready to be scanned when you get to your event. Download the Hometown Fan app today.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by American Dairy Association Northeast. Your milk comes from a good place. This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Starters have been introduced. Our nation's veterans have been celebrated and thanked. We've paid tribute to our country with the playing of our national anthem. And now Brad Martz, Justin Freer, and Dan Ahern are ready to get the 2 teams out there and get this match underway. Winner goes to the PIAA 1A Boys Championship match on Friday at Cumberland Valley. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you're not familiar with soccer, we'll do our very best. If you're unfamiliar with how soccer works, you're in good company, because I've not spent a lot of time in the sport myself. I have 40 plus years broadcasting American football, but this world football is a whole nother sport. Here's what I know: 40-minute halves. If after 2 of those, if we're tied, we play 15 minutes of sudden victory. If we're still tied after that, if nobody scores in that extra period, we play 15 minutes more sudden victory. And if nobody scores after that, we're going to penalty kicks, where each team will send out 5 shooters to begin with. And if we're still tied, they'll name 5 more, and we'll then go sudden victory in that round, round by round from that point on. Don't use your hands. Whoever puts the ball in the other team's goal the most wins. leading the deepest attacker can't be past the last defenseman without the ball having been kicked that direction already. And we are just about set, and now we're going to get the let's play call, and we are underway. Reese Alexander is in the goal to my left, and DJ Hayes in the goal to my right. 40 minutes up on the clock, and just like that, the ball knocked out of bounds on the far sideline, and it's going to be a Bentworth throw-in. They'll launch it down the inside, but turned it right back over. The Bearcats scramble for it, try to keep the play alive. And it will roll across the goal line, and it's going to be a goal kick. Just a note for you, because the way soccer works with rolling clocks and those kinds of things, opportunities like goal kicks, we will, those of you watching on video, we will likely go side by side most of the time, where we're going to get a chance to say thank you to our broadcast sponsors that make it possible for us to be here. Entry into the penalty area, but a sliding grab there by goalie Reese Alexander, really without much of a challenge. So again, we'll keep the action in sight for you. Those of you listening on air, please know that we'll be judicious about our going to those timeouts, but we do need to make sure that the folks that make it possible for all of this to happen get a chance to share their messages. McConnellsburg trying to get the ball into the front side. A little play on is the ruling over there. Bentworth trying to clear the area. The ball up the far sideline. And now pass is stolen. Right back into the midfield area. Bearcats cut off a lengthy pass attempt. Good work there by Andrew Vipperman, who set up the only goal in the win on Saturday at Grove City. Bearcats try to press the issue a little bit. Nice job by McConnellsburg to pick that pass off. Now loose ball on the far side, and it's going to be a throw-in for McConnellsburg. How can I help you, partner? Nate Rigotti, our director, here in the booth. And Bearcats pick off that throw-in, but try to play a little 3-on-2 and keep possession. Good challenge, and now Ryan Messner, I believe, trying to break further down in, gets into the football end zone. A little crosser, the ball laying loose, and Reese Alexander able to grab it and bring it right back out. You see the attack and the crossing play to Adam Messner, but just could not get solid contact on it. And good job there by Alexander to cool things down for a moment. Midfield area, Schaefer Early had one of the 2 goals in the win against Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. Up the near sideline. Stop and go action for Dylan Colbert. Pass it across to McMurray. Takes it back, chip it into the penalty area, but that pass is picked off and cleared. Out near midfield. Trying to run it down is Noah Reynolds, but his kick goes out of bounds. You want to flick that switch? We'll see if that works. If that's good, no, that's not going to work. Try to cut down the glare a little bit, but that won't work. Connellsburg trying to put a little offensive possession together. They'll get another throw in on the far side. Hoyt Glenn, their leading scorer, 26 goals, 34 assists on the season. That is a school record for assist. Ball thrown into traffic and headed back out of bounds by the Bearcats. Another McConnellsburg throw in. This one avoids its target, but controlled by the Spartans inside the 15-yard line. Play chipped into the penalty area, but cleared by Bentworth. Good job by the Bearcats. Billy Moyer brought it partway up the field, and now Adam Messner going to take it, weave his way around one defender, trying to get by the other one who's got a hand on him. Play on. Moyer gives it back. It'll be McMurray. His pass right along the 50-yard line. Finds its mark, and now ahead up the far sideline. Bearcats doing a little tight interior passing and eventually picked off. Ball's going to end up out of bounds on the near side for a Bentworth throw-in at about the 25-yard line. Between these two in postseason action, McConnellsburg 5 games, Bentworth 6 games, 1 total goal allowed. Do not expect to see a big-time shootout. And the Bearcats are going to let it roll out of bounds once again and get another throw-in, clearing by the McConnellsburg defense. 34.5 minutes to play here in our first half. We have not had a free kick. We have not had a corner kick. We have not had but 1 goal kick. And now another Bentworth throw-in. Gage Davenport will give way. Now Andrew Vipperman launches it toward the penalty area. That's headed back out. And now volleyed around by Aiden McMurray with the head. A long clearing kick for the Spartans. Ball hops around in the midfield area. McMurray trying to tip it across. Nice touch pass. Good job there by Billy Moyer. Hit the ball into the foot of Ryan Messner, Bentworth's all-time scoring leader. Single season and career scoring marks for Ryan Messner. 44 goals this year, 87 career goals for the junior. Both of those records previously held by John Kennedy. Sideline throw-in is picked off, but then chipped away from a teammate. Aiden McMurray, that ball hit him up around the chest and shoulder. The Bearcats take it away. Moyer up the near sideline, gets it to Adam Messner. Cross into the top of the penalty box, and Ryan Messner just couldn't get his foot on it. Now a clearing play, scramble at about the 30-yard line, and 2 players go down. It's going to be looks like we're going to get a free kick for the Bearcats. You'll see here, good hard work, and then an elbow thrown by Hoyt Glenn, clearing the Bentworth player out of there. So the free kick, the first of the match, will take place at about the 32-yard line. Ryan Messner will launch it toward the penalty area. It's headed out of there by the Spartans toward the near side, and a long clear, but right to the Bentworth defense. Gage Davenport feed it ahead in tight to Aiden McMurray. Ball tackled away from him. McMurray trying to get it back. Davenport will just tap it to the sideline to restart all of this. Andrew Vipperman hustling back to his defensive spot. Was cheated clear up across the midfield line. Bearcats steal the inbound, but the Spartans working on the near side. Good tough challenge by Billy Moyer. Pass inside the 10, going to roll down across the goal line, and we'll get a goal kick. Scoreless. Not quite 10 minutes in. We're back on the WJPA Sports Network in just a moment.
Community College of Beaver County is now in Washington County. We are here with the support you need and the value you want at the Washington County College Center. Explore our in-demand career paths in aviation, education, and criminal justice, or start college early with dual enrollment courses and high school academies. At the Washington County College Center, your pathway to success starts right at home. Learn more at ccbcwashington.com.
Goal kick cleared by the Bearcats away, and now tracking a loose ball down is Jaron Fletcher for Westmont Hilltop. Ball goes out of bounds on the sideline. That's a throw in for Bentworth. It's going to be launched at about the 25. Ball goes to the penalty area, but cleared out of there one more time. Good work by the Spartans to keep the Bearcats from getting set up. And it looks like we're going to get a throw in for McConnellsburg. Launch along the sideline, but cleared out of there by Noah Reynolds, but out of bounds. Bearcats had some trouble with that on Saturday in the quarterfinal matchup. Reynolds somewhat, but particularly Adam Vipperman, like every long kick that he took went way out of bounds. Bearcats with possession on the front side of midcourt. Ball into the penalty area, but that play blocked. Now right back in and blocked away again. Good job by this McConnellsburg defense. A couple of times the Bearcats got the ball inside, but couldn't keep it there, couldn't possess it there. Billy Moyer loses the handle. Ball kicked out of bounds, throw in at midfield for Bentworth as we roll under 30 minutes remaining on our first half. We're 10 minutes and change in. First of two 40-minute halves. Gage Davenport overthrows the target. Was trying to get the ball to Adam Messner, and it went untouched over his head to last line of defense out front of the goalkeeper, Reese Alexander. Now the ball out of bounds on the far side, another Bentworth throw-in. Bearcats have had the territorial advantage for the most part, but like most soccer matches, played a bunch of time here in the midfield area. Between the 25s, that 50-yard stretch of artificial turf gets the most work. Davenport. After a little tip, and now the ball loose, but controlled by the Bearcats. And going to be a free kick called for Bentworth. The McConnellsburg fans thought that should go the other way. Of course they thought it should go the other way, just like Bentworth fans would think when they have a call against them that it should have gone the other way. Your fandom card may be revoked if you didn't behave and act that way. There's just limits to how far you should take that behavior. Long pass ahead. Bearcats trying to track it down. Now return kick back up the sideline for McConnellsburg. Nice chip and go. Approaching midfield. Good hard work there. A little toe stop. Nice play by Hoyt Glenn to keep possession for McConnellsburg. And Glenn will take it back, chip it up along the sideline. Trying to run it down is Tucker Hedge, the freshman, but he lost it for a moment. Now it's Fletcher pressing the issue, and he rolls it out of bounds, or almost out of bounds on the far sideline. Bearcats trying to keep it that way. And the ball out on the sideline, a Bentworth throw-in. Pretty bang play there over at the edge. The Bearcats able to use enough of a shield to get a throw-in. This is a deep throw-in in your own defensive end. Long pass up the sideline is headed out of there, but Schaefer early got a piece of it, tips it to a McConnellsburg teammate. And now an attempt to balance out this time of possession. One more time the ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Bentworth. 27 minutes and change remaining in our opening half in a scoreless match. PIAA semifinals. A couple of free kicks, 2 goal kicks, and no corner kicks as of yet. The Bearcats' long clearing kick that McConnellsburg defense had gotten everybody up around the midfield area. And now tracking the ball down near side, it's Billy Moyer waiting for teammates to join him. Moyer cross to the top of the penalty box. Ball knocked loose and then out of that area. Controlled by McConnellsburg. Steal back though. Good work by Charles Nuttall to work that loose. Now into the penalty area again. Headed out and then attempt to put it back in. The Bearcats cannot get the possession they want. Clearing play by McConnellsburg for a moment before, after Isaac Reynolds played a big high kick, headed back the other way by Andrew Vipperman. Loose ball, midfield. And this time it's Tucker Hedge settling it down. Long pass up the far sideline into the attacking zone. Comes Hoyt Glenn. Shot crosser, and it goes out of bounds. A whiff on the near side. And almost if that pass is a hair slower or a little closer, it's going to end up in the net, but it does not. So the Bearcats with a goal kick. 25.5 minutes to play here in the first half, still scoreless. And Andrew Vipperman will handle the kick out of the football end zone. And this one's going to die out around the 45-yard line and controlled there by McConnellsburg, but hustling up on the play to keep that from getting any more troublesome. Long kick into the McConnellsburg area and a fumble. Adam Messner just could not corral it. Good defensive work, and now a kick out of bounds. It's going to be Bentworth throwing at about the 30-yard line. On the attacking end, Gage Davenport, the two-hand overhead throw. Senior. Just chip it in and take the play right back. And Davenport stripped of the ball. 2-on-2. Davenport hustling back to try to help out. And now Aiden McMurray with a back check as well. But help arrives from McConnellsburg. Ball up the near sideline, fumbled and lost out of bounds by Hedge. When they're going to rule this out of bounds, last touch by Bentworth. So it'll be a McConnellsburg throw in. 16 minutes gone in our opening half. It'll be Jace Fletcher, the freshman, to serve the throw in. Kick is blocked toward the sideline, and we're going to get our first corner kick. It was a corner kick that led to Schaefer Early scoring the first goal in the win against Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. The corner to be taken by junior Jackson Skiles. All kind of bodies out in front of DJ Hayes. The corner headed. Hayes tips it, smacks it out, and the Bearcats clear out in front. Ball loose, and Bentworth trying to clear it up the sideline, and will. Little turnover there, gave the ball up, got it right back. Loose ball scramble, and Ryan Messner looking for a man around the defense, but his teammate kicked it back the wrong direction. And now McConnellsburg on the press one more time. Hoyt Glenn, ball on his toe, and now ahead to Jace Fletcher. Fletcher offers it deep and right on one hop to DJ Hayes. A couple of saves here in the last couple of minutes. Get a look at that near goal into the football end zone, and then the crosser, and just off the mark, Caleb Buterbaugh has 13 goals this year, could not put it in. You'll see then smacked around. Get a look at both of those plays, the corner and great plays by Hayes. Ball comes near side for the Bearcats, but off the mark, and now offered back into Bentworth end of the field. Played up the sideline. Clear path taken away from Billy Moyer. Tried to get the ball to Aiden McMurray. Gets through. Tried to give it back, and that's picked off. Long pass ahead, and the Bearcats will launch it forward. Nice kick there by Noah Reynolds. Got the ball in the midfield area, and then Bentworth just didn't play the ball. I think it was McMurray ran past it. And now Mario Centino has it taken away near side and kicked out of bounds. So it'll be Bentworth throwing on the near side. Gage Davenport to key it back in. 21:40 to play in our opening half. We are scoreless. Long throw in is not long enough. And so McConnellsburg ends up with the loose ball. Nice chip pass worked by Ryan Messner. His golden feet keep the ball alive. Andrew Vipperman will head it back out. Now popped up in the midfield area. Touch pass trying to get the ball to Adam Messner. Aiden McMurray challenging an attacker around the 50-yard line. And now a chip up the near sideline. On the move. It's Schaefer Early. Ball kicked out of bounds on the Vipperman tackle and kick. Put it out of bounds. Throw incoming for the McConnellsburg squad. They're going to make a substitution first. Looks like Tucker Hedge is going to come out of the match. Near side throw in. They will throw it right into the end zone, and Vipperman's right there to kick it away. Now the Bearcats get a little bit of a run, 3-on-4. Soft pass into the middle of the field, though. Didn't have a chance. Billy Moyer didn't put enough on that. and McConnellsburg takes it right back. Up the far sideline, but they turn it over and kick the ball out of bounds. In about 10 seconds, we're going to click down to under 20 minutes to play in our first half. Pass not caught by Aiden McMurray. Long shot, diving save, ball rolling along the goal line. The Bearcats are going to get there and keep it from being a corner kick, but will kick it out of bounds. I think Gage Davenport had more time than he thought he had. He had room and could have turned that upfield, but didn't realize it. So the throw in after another save by DJ Hayes, his third of the match. Big high kick in the football end zone, headed out of bounds. And it's going to be another McConnellsburg throw in. That was Moyer to last touch. Throw in comes up the sideline. Then an opportunity to take it back. Moyer blocked that and then controlled the ball on the sideline. Adam Messner with the ball. Messner, nice little toe work. Drop it back to Andrew Vipperman, who will likely launch it long. See if the Bearcats can run this down. Mishandled by Colbert, but he gets the loose ball just inside the 40-yard line. Colbert across to Ryan Messner and back to Aiden McMurray. Davenport chips it ahead, nobody home. Going to be grabbed there by goalie Reese Alexander. A couple of saves early for Alexander, but now he'll punt this one out to midfield. Far side, Isaac Reynolds heads it out of bounds. Throw in from McConnellsburg. Reynolds then comes to help out. A lot of contact. Colbert, I believe, on the far side. Now the ball chipped ahead, but turned over to McConnellsburg, and their kick will go out of bounds. A throw in for the Bearcats. 18 minutes to play in our first half. Throw in for Bentworth. And that throw not handled cleanly, but the Bearcats keep possession. Long chip ahead. And going to carry too far. Nice save there. And I think they're going to get a goal kick. Yep, it is going to be a goal kick. The last touch by the Bearcats. 17 and a half minutes to play, first half scoreless. Back on the WJPA Sports Network in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Scott Day from the Day Insurance Agency here in Washington. When was the last time you reviewed your homeowner's policy? In recent years, the price of homeowners insurance has gone up dramatically. In fact, some companies have raised their rates by as much as 35% in the last year. If you haven't reviewed your coverage lately, now is the time. You might be surprised at how much you can save. Call us at 724-228-3448. Visit us online at dayinsurance.com or stop by one of our offices in Washington or Hickory.
Bearcats hit the goal kick back in, but can't control it. Now throw in on the far side for McConnellsburg. Early action was dictated by the Bearcats. The later action here in this, in the middle part of this half anyway, has been dictated by McConnellsburg. Vipperman with a clearing punt. Bearcats unable to work it loose. Nice scramble play here, and coming out with it is Schaefer Early. Early looking for a pass ahead, but that's going to be too far. Now we're going to get a free kick. Movement up the sideline impeded as Caleb Booterball was held up. So from the 30-yard line, a free kick for McConnellsburg. Jacob Hand, the junior, will line up to take that. Put it on the ground, blocked by the Bearcats, but not controlled. And so McConnellsburg going to set up. Jaron Fletcher takes it down the far side into the corner. Turned back around, still has possession. Now double teamed, keeps the ball at the football goal line, rolls it in on DJ Hayes, but an easy save. Hayes will likely not have much easier of a save. That ball just rolling to him with nobody in his face. Bodies in front, they say in hockey. but there were none there. Hayes' kick out to midfield is controlled by McConnellsburg. It'll be Booterbaugh to the 30, but he loses the handle trying to go wide left side. And here comes Dylan Colbert for Bentworth. Ahead to Adam Messner, but he lost the handle going back the other way. Bearcats try something a little longer. A couple of touch passes. It's Adam Messner now. Man behind everybody into the penalty area. A shot. Score for the Bearcats. I wish I knew the rules better about offside, but the ball was kicked, and so the work there by Billy Moyer. He was onside, and the goal is going to count. Billy Moyer. 8th goal of the season. It comes at 14:43 of the first half. Let me get that replay one more time, Nate. It came from Adam Messner. And Moyer with that left-footed shot past the left hand of goalkeeper Reese Alexander. Bearcats turn back the other way now. Chip ahead, and now a sprint. Trying to get the ball past the goalie, and boy, Reese Alexander, that's do or die there. He has Adam Messner breathing down on him. Able to make that save. Ball going to roll out of bounds, and a goal kick. 1-0 Bentworth leading. 14 minutes to play in our first half. Back on the WJPA Sports Network in just a moment.
Thinking of buying or selling a home? Call Jared Hoffman, Realtor, with the La Rocca Real Estate Team first. 724-249-3583. Jared is a trusted local agent ready to help you navigate the current real estate market. Serving all of Western Pennsylvania, Jared doesn't use pushy sales tactics. He treats you like family with respect, providing a comfortable, easy experience. To buy or sell a home, call Jared Hoffman first at 724-249-3583.
A little premature start on the goal kick, so Reese Alexander will get the ball one more time. Billy Moyer from Adam Messner in the 26th minute has Bentworth in front 1-0. Andrew Vipperman, good decision there to chip that ball high and not a line drive kick, because it may well have been blocked right back into his grill. Scramble out at about the 25, ball lost, and then foul on the far side. A free kick coming up for McConnellsburg. Just the second goal in the playoffs allowed by the District 5 champions, the other in a 3-1 win over Conemaugh Township in the District 5 championship match. McConnellsburg and Conemaugh Township played twice this year. Both ended in McConnellsburg 3-1 wins. Ball out of bounds. A throw in on the far side coming for McConnellsburg at about the 20-yard line. Clock says 12:15 to play in our first half with a 1-0 Bentworth win. Substitution on the McConnellsburg side. Now the throw in. Ball played around the 35, and the Bearcats get possession for a minute. Adam Messner lost it, trying to go get it again. McConnellsburg works the ball back into their own defensive end, try to set something a little longer up, but it's a turnover. Billy Moyer trying to get something on that kick, and it's just going to roll out of bounds. A little off balance, kind of a wheeling kick there from Moyer. Ball went out of bounds. Aiden McMurray loses his footing. Connellsburg will control the ball. And then a long entry, but that is blocked. Nice stoppage there. Noah Reynolds, sophomore, has played outstanding defensively for the Bearcats. Moyer kicks it almost the width of the field. Dylan Colbert tried to go get it, but taken away by McConnellsburg. McMurray in a little tussle at midfield, able to get the loose ball. Moyer, drop it back to Davenport. Davenport, stop and go move. Stop it again, near side, keep it in play. Roll it back between the legs of the defender. Has help with him. Trying to go one-on-one, and eventually the defenseman, Gage Davenport, loses the handle. Bearcats try to take it away, back defending 2-on-1. Do indeed get the steal. McMurray loses it. Moyer tries to get it back. And up the near side, gets by Davenport. But Andrew Vipperman there to backstop it. He'll push the issue. Vipperman give it off to Moyer, and the give and go. Roll it up the sideline. Andrew Vipperman on the move. Can't get to it, and the ball going to go to the end line, and it's going to be a goal kick once again. 10:05 to play first half. 1-0 Bentworth back on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
This is Coach Guy Montecalvo for the Washington Greene County chapter of the Pennsylvania Sports Hall of Fame, an organization that recognizes athletes, coaches, officials, teams, and contributors. Last year, we awarded $7,500 in scholarships to local high school athletes, plus $3,000 to our Courage Award and Edward Monaco Above and Beyond Award winners. We granted money to high school athletes starting their own nonprofit charities and partnered with the Pony League World Series. We encourage you to join us at our next meeting and be a part of something exceptional. The Wash Greene Hall of Fame. Find us online or hit us up on Facebook.
1-0 Bentworth leads as we roll under 10 minutes to play in our first half. McConnellsburg with the ball on the near sideline, trying to keep it that way is Jace Fletcher, but turns it over, and Andrew Vipperman clears the kitchen. Back in the McConnellsburg end, and that kick blocked out of bounds. Should be a McConnellsburg throw-in somewhere around the 40-yard line. Now, not the 50-yard line. Jace Fletcher trying to work our game officials. And big ups to Brad March, Justin Freer, and Dan Ahern, the PIAA soccer officials working this semifinal match. Hoyt Glenn presses the issue, ball knocked loose. Good work there. Nice little self-pass by Aiden McMurray. Keep from getting attacked. Dylan Colbert loses the ball, now tackles it back, and he comes out and he's going to be fouled. Free kick for the Bearcats out in the midfield area. Clock down to 8:20 here in our first half. The only goal, Billy Moyer on a breakaway on a feed from Adam Messner. Put it into the far side of the net beyond the diving left-handed attempt at save by Reese Alexander. Get you another look at that and some other highlights of the first half at intermission. Bearcats get it in, but served right back out, and Reese Alexander going to run over and grab that bouncing ball to keep the Bearcats' Adam Messner from tracking it down. Messner, 29 goals on the season. Of course, older brother Ryan with 44, a single season record for the Bearcats. Takeaway for Bentworth, Colbert. Now a long lob up the far sideline, kept in by Ryan Messner. Messner into the penalty area. Crosser, and Billy Moyer just could not get there in time. And it'll be, you'll see there, Billy Moyer. I don't know if he didn't see it coming out of bodies, but it was right there. Goal kick coming up. We'll keep it here. 7 minutes to play in our first half. We're trying to steal the goal kick action, but you'll have to wait a moment to do that, and Davenport will hop it high in the air. A little shove by Mario Centino. Centino shaken up. He brought that action and got the worst of it. Adam Messner inside the 5-yard line. Crosser is going to get all the way through, and Reese Alexander will track it down going away from the goal as Bentworth attack was coming from the far side, but not in time. Now Andrew Vipperman trying to start this up once again. Launches it, but too far. It's going to be a throw-in with 6:15 to play in the first half. 1-0 Bentworth with the lead. Winner goes to the PIAA championship match against either District 3 champion Camp Hill or District 3 runner-up Lancaster Mennonite. Another throw in on the near side coming for McConnellsburg. Great to have you along. WJPA AM in Washington, online WJPA.com, and on the NFHS network in conjunction with NFHS and the PIAA. And we're going to get a stoppage here, and we're going to get a foul call. We may get a yellow card here. There was a push at the sideline. It doesn't look like we're going to get the card, but officials are saying we're not going to do that. We're not going to have any more of that. That conversation with Mario Centino mentioned at midfield about 2 minutes ago that a little push there, and that time after the ball went out of bounds, he shoved a Bentworth player who was shielding him off from it. 5:35 to play. Bentworth to launch a throw in, but more McConnellsburg players in this area than Bentworth, and that's where the ball ends up. But now out into wide open spaces and cleared by Noah Reynolds. And Reynolds clears that out of bounds. Substitution coming for McConnellsburg as well. Looks like Ethan Lang, the freshman, going out. And checking back in, I believe that's Tucker Hedge. Touch pass attempt by Noah Reynolds because he couldn't turn it and really kick it, but lost it. Bearcats take it back and get it out to midfield area. McConnellsburg will set up on the front side once again. Toe, then heel stop. Now pressure on the far side. The Spartans take it back in their own end and now kick it away from the Bentworth attack. Long pass up the near sideline, but Andrew Vipperman's going to come and put the left foot to it. Get it back out to midfield, but returned right away by McConnellsburg. And now the ball up the near sideline, a player down, shaken up. And boy, this is, it's Mario Centino who is shaken up right here at the 35-yard line. He was lobbing for a call, and he may have taken a foot right to the calf and ended up with a Charlie horse in that. It was, you'll remember it was Centino who got the warning from the game officials earlier. Sometimes they call that karma. Centino looks like he's not limping anymore. Looks like he's good to go. A throw in coming after a substitution, and Centino's going to head to the bench. Chris Malott. Then I do want to mention both head coaches, Chris Malott and Nick Malarby, for their assistance, getting me notes and stats and those kind of things about how these two teams have played through the year and how they got into this matchup. Aiden McMurray, a little tussle to get to the loose ball, and now cleared back to Andrew Vipperman, who will right-foot it out of danger and up into the midfield area. Dylan Colbert proffers it ahead right along the football sideline, trying to get after one of the McConnellsburg defenders, but can't keep the possession. McConnellsburg will clear it to midfield. Once again, Johnny on the spot, Noah Reynolds able to keep the ball alive for the Bearcats, and now Reynolds will launch it about 25 yards to Adam Messner. Messner has a defender, but offside, and indeed that was going to be offside. You'll see here before the ball is kicked, the last, the Bentworth attack man, that was Dylan Colbert, was beyond the last defender before the ball was kicked his direction, and that is offside. Probably no clearer picture we could show you about soccer offside than what we just had right there. Entry for McConnellsburg into the penalty area denied. A ball out in the 25-yard line. Gage Davenport with a takeaway. He'll just launch it ahead to buy some time. Ryan Messner, lob ahead up the far sideline. Little stop and go action. Bearcats trying to get set up. Shot blocked out front by, it was Colbert's shot, blocked out front and cleared by the Spartans. 1-0 to score. Bentworth leads, 1:45 to go in our first half. And now Bentworth's going to get possession right at the 50-yard line. Back to Andrew Vipperman, launch it ahead near side. It'll be Billy Moyer who has the only goal. Moyer to Adam Messner. Try to give it back to Moyer. Double team there, couldn't track it down, but Messner will come and get the loose ball. Take it inside the 25, the 20. Tough interior pass, doesn't get there. Aiden McMurray's not going to get to it. Gage Davenport does. Bearcats trying to keep it alive, but not able to do that. Nice, tough work defensively for McConnellsburg's Grady Shives, just a freshman. The Bearcats press the issue with a minute to play in the half, and it's going to roll out of bounds for a goal kick. Final minute of the first half. Bentworth leading 1-0 back on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation.
Whether you're shopping for 1 or 100, make one convenient stop for everything you need at Bentleyville Giant Eagle. Fresh meats and produce, deli, fresh baked goods, dairy products, cold and flu supplies, all the snacks you want and everything else you need. Bentleyville Giant Eagle has beer and wine available Sunday through Thursday 11 to 7, Friday and Saturday 11 to 9. Supporting area high school sports, students, and families. Giant Eagle in Bentleyville, open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
20 seconds to play in the half. Throw in for McConnellsburg and try to get one more rush.
10, 9,
inside the 20-yard line. Good job by the Bearcats to attack that loose ball. And now they're just a little stop action, and we get to halftime. WPIAA champion Bentworth Bearcats lead the District 5 champion McConnellsburg Spartans at intermission 1-0. We'll get a look at how the goal happened and some key saves for really DJ Hayes. We come back here on the WJPA Sports Network, presented by CNX Foundation on NFHS.
Hi, this is Attorney John Patricic, and I've been your hometown attorney for nearly 30 years. Whether it be family law, the preparation of wills and powers of attorney, or the administration of an estate, I'm ready to assist you. I also represent clients on real estate matters including oil and gas, local government issues, contract disputes, and civil litigation, including personal injury. If you're looking for an experienced attorney, I have offices in Bentleyville and Washington. Call 724-239-2330 for a free consultation. Go Bearcats!
The Schultz Insurance Group knows saving money is important.